Hello YouTube, just a quick review, just catching up with The Last Ship, Season 3. Absolutely love this series. For me, I love Captain Chandler, the old set of characters. Adam Baldwin is the new captain now of the ship. The first season, it was absolutely superb. Second season, even better. I was really upset when Dr. Scott died. I know there was the episodes to put back with what happened in the nightclub, so I've only just recently watched them. On to the third episode, I'll go into that. So, Devil May Care. Brilliant episode. After they got kidnapped, the crew, they've been kidnapped by this Japanese pirate called Tenji. What is it? I forgot his name now. The guy that we're looking for was called Kenji. What's interesting about this is a lot of intensity in this series. That's what I like about it, and they spend a lot of money on it. I mean, there was an amazing martial arts fight between two of one of the villains and one of the crew, the Australian Special Forces guy, and it did go on for quite a few minutes. It was quite like you were hooked on it. Chandler's now like Supreme, he's like General of the American military, or Supreme Admiral, but he's had to go to China because somebody in China's holding the cure back, so to get all the other regions and countries under him, obviously empire building, the usual. He's gone there to sort it out. Adam Baldwin, who's now the new captain, he's been kidnapped with some of the crew, and they've been taken by this pirate dude who's like a legend and named after some Japanese sea god, and he has a reputation that's quite scary, and he's like taking their blood to live on, you know, to keep him alive. Just take the cure, man. You know, it's quite simple normally. Obviously there's going to be interesting reasons for this, but then we jump back home, back in America, and a lot of politics going on. I think there's going to be some movement against the president, and last week there was something about the immunes and the cured, that there's some resentment going on, so that's going to be interesting. And basically just introducing new characters in, and where all this is going to go. So they end up going, they make an assault to try and find them, but they get pushed back to the crew, the Nathan James, and they get saved by the new helicopter pilot. She's lovely. I've seen her in Doll's House and some other stuff. I think she was in Neighbours, actually. That's going back a few years. And it sort of finishes on a very high intensity level of where they're all being held hostage with this pirate, and they're live on TV. So obviously we're going to get in, there's a lot of this going to be going on in Asia and about the baddies there and that. But the new characters are interesting. I'm glad Chandler's back in charge of the ship. Excuse me. I'm glad he's back in charge of the ship. Seems right, he's back. I don't know why they always, when you get a good star, they always promote him to Admiral's office. Really, he's the captain of the ship. He's good. And he's a good actor. I could see him on Star Trek sat in the big chair, actually. That's what I like about The Last Ship. I'm hoping the Admiral comes back. You remember the Russian Admiral? It was just nuking cities in the first season. And nuked Paris and stuff. And I'd like to see him come back, because I really did like him. He was just insane, you know, with this New World Order thing. But it's a post-apocalyptic future that 90% of the human race is decimated. Like the 20, 25, 30% that are left, or 10% or whatever, they're all vying for power, and he's trying to get the cure out to get the world better. And where it's all going to go. And I just love this programme. I just really do love this series. I think 10 episodes is enough for its run though. You know, I think if you went beyond that, like into 20. So I've noticed recently I'm getting more into shorter TV series now than something that's 22 episodes long. You know, because I've been watching some older stuff that's 22 episodes long, and I'd rather just sit through 10 episodes. It's easy to get through somehow. But anyway, back to The Last Ship. Superb episode. We're into episode 3. Roll on episode 4 and 5. Can't wait for this. Do recommend it, watching this series, guys. It's really good. So that's my review of this episode, Devil May Care. New characters, new spin on it, politics, paranoia, intensity, characters killed off, you know, we loved in the last two series. In comes the new ones. I mean, this series really moves on. I mean, when when they met her on Ulrich in second season, she got done in second episode, and she was like a computer hacker with this signal or something. So there's going to be more on that. What is this mysterious signal? So anyway, that's it. They killed her off after a couple of episodes. She was gone. I was quite upset because I liked her. But fair enough, that's how it goes. It's the last ship. I have read the book by William Brinkley. The book is totally different, but it is very good. I do recommend the book. If you all get on Wikipedia and have a look. Alright guys, have a great week. Speak soon.